Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on euro currency. So yesterday we have talked a lot about the current performance of the market near the resistance. We have considered a few scenarios with the performance here and actually said that it seems a bit too early for taking the short position, just because overall price performance yesterday was not quite bearish. And we said that theoretically you could consider as bullish as bearish position with some precaution. So placing stop at some predefined levels that we also have discussed, but be aware that the risk will be a bit greater, not just because of the common CPI numbers, but also because of the overall market performance here looks a bit indecision. So now we have the CPI numbers. In two words speaking, I would treat the recent reaction as a weak reaction. Despite the numbers were slightly higher than expected, you do not see massive reaction. It's only on the gold market was a significant plunge down, which is actually has broken our bullish scenario that we have discussed as well. But on the euro currency, yes, we have some minor reaction down, but market very fast returning back up. And if you will take a look at the futures of the 500 rate, this was news that investors started increasing bets on the first rate hike in June. Keep it short, the effect of the slightly higher CPI numbers was really muted and was not really very strong. From that standpoint of view, if we once again will take a look at the current euro currency performance, I again would say that it seems that the Polish context or bullish performance is not over yet, by a few reasons. On the daily chart, market mostly stands in the same tight range. Trend remains bullish. Within the couple of sessions, also, as you can see, MACD lines are converging, and very soon market could start flirting with the MACD predictor, but not today. On the lower time frames, take a look. Price mostly stands in the same consolidation. Yes, it was some reaction here to the downside, but market has returned back up immediately. As a result, here we've got the tweezer bottom, which is potentially some kind of the bullish pattern. It's returning back inside of this wedge consolidation. Despite the trend remains bearish here, we do not see significant downside action. We do not see acceleration or some really downside reversal. Market mostly stands flat with the same pace, with the same some slow actions, choppy action inside of this consolidation. This makes me think that OP target still could be completed. Tomorrow we will get the PPI numbers and retail sales. That could bring some additional information for the euro currency performance. This performance is very difficult to call as a purely bearish, and that's you could trying to search chance for taking the short position. On the lower time frame, hourly chart, is also take a look. Market just has retested and complete initial AOP target with this minor spike down to the confluence and return it back up. So OP right now is done. Yes, here's bullish performance is also not very strong, but mostly we're stand in the same point as it was yesterday before the CPI numbers, except that today we do not have the CPI. And here is also minor bullish divergence. So let's try to search something interesting on other markets. So if we take a look at the dollar index, here you could see a few things. This is 10-year bonds. You can see minor retracement. So on the 10-year yield, on the hourly chart, we potentially could get bearish grabber in this hour. So it means that theoretical market could start dropping here. Whether this will be a downside continuation or will be just minor downside reaction is difficult to say. But we have the grabber. Upside OP, the same as we see on euro currency, this A, B, C bottom, also already has been completed right here. On the 4-hour time frame chart, some signs of the bearish dynamic pressure are appearing on the here. So you could see that trend stands bullish, but price action still shows very slow action, and if it will turn to some sideways action, start dropping, so it will be signs that probably market could show some downside continuation. We do not need really big action, because dollar index is already completed this OP, major OP on the daily chart. It's euro currency hasn't completed it, but dollar is done. But with this very strong downward action, I would even could speak about some kind of the, I don't know, maybe brand by the look-alike or something. Just if you plot here the levels, thrust stands down really nice. So here we have just 30% retracement, right? So you can see this is some kind of the bread and butter. These things we do not need anymore. If I plot here the moving average, you could see that in general is 30% retracement. Yes, it's not perfect, not on the third session as usually happens on the bread and butters, but if you do not like the bread and butter term, treat it as just a momentum trade. So we have strong bearish momentum down and first pullback after this drop. Usually this bearish momentum will press on the market, forcing it to show deep retracement. So market needs to show deep retracement to fade this momentum. And from that standpoint, here's we could get some downside action. Maybe on euro currency it will be a bit stronger because it shows not as deep downside retracement. And market has chance to complete finally this OP target. That's the logic. How you will decide to act in this current environment, what particular trades you intend to take, it's difficult to say. So it's the choice is up to you. From the technical point of view, theoretically you could try to consider some bullish patterns once again here, hoping that market will keep going higher, stops placing stops somewhere in this area, or waiting for a bearish context when the market will complete the OP. But anyway, the major action will happen after OP will be complete. Just recall what we talked yesterday about this head and shoulders. Once market will finish with this action around this area, we should get the clarity, either upper breakout and upper continuation, triggering the failure of this head and shoulders, which means action above 112 probably, or downside big A, B, C, top, D pattern back to the 105. So this will be very important. And currently market is still working, acting around this area, trying to resolve all the minor targets that still hold here, just to complete these points of the overall trading scenario. So that's what we have currently on euro.